Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 18th. This week, we are just going to jump right in here and see what is coming up for you. We're going to take a look at your main energies here with this main spread, and then we are going to clarify with a little tarot here and see what is coming up for you. But damn, Scorpio, this looks really, really good. Cancer also... Cancer also had this Treasure Island card here. My elbow is getting stuck there. I don't know what that's about. Old age, I guess, Scorpio. But Scorpio, let's see here. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what is going on for you this week. But this looks really good. Definitely a little hiccup here, although you have this Wish Upon a Star card, so still a pretty good row, I would say. You start off with this Illumination card here. I feel like something extremely abundant is being illuminated for you here. Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, Wheel of Fortune. Damn, that is probably one of the best combinations of cards that you could possibly get right there. I don't think it does not get any better than that. I feel like saying that to you here, Scorpio, as well. It's like it doesn't get any better than this. So I feel like things, but I mean that in the best way possible. I feel like things are kind of being exposed here, but it's going to be something that brings in a lot of happiness. All three water signs had very happy readings. It's really weird because I was saying to all the water signs in the mid-January readings that I always meditate before I do my readings, and I was getting this message popping into my head about some sort of change or something changing midway through the month. And what that message meant to me is normally when I do the monthly readings, if you don't know, it's like the monthly is pretty similar to the mid-monthly. It's like the energy usually doesn't shift between the beginning of the month and the end of the month, right? But in these readings, in the mid-January readings, it's like there was like a total shift in the energy, a total change, which doesn't really usually happen as drastically. And so this looks like a positive change for you, Scorpio. Obviously, you have the Ten of Pentacles, Empress, and you show up right here. The Phoenix on the top of the Wheel of Fortune is you. So definitely a lot of luck in this reading. You also show up here as the Tower. And again, a lot of people always worry about the Tower, but I feel like this is more you being stuck to a past Tower moment. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I feel like this is a lot of abundance coming in for you here. For some of you, this could be an inheritance, but I feel like maybe you've been fighting over an inheritance, or there's been some sort of challenge in an inheritance here as well. I am getting something here about like a legacy, but that's not the words that I'm looking for. It's more like a trust fund or something, I feel, is what the universe is trying to get me to say. Or there could be like something involving like a trust here with the Empress card. Weird, but it's popping into my head, so I have to say it. But Ten of Pentacles, Empress, Wheel of Fortune, major turnaround in your finances. Wheel of Fortune, there is an element of needing to take control with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, there's a snake on the side here, and that snake represents your vibes or vibrations, needing to use your vibes to turn the wheel in your favor, needing to get things spinning in the right direction. So I feel like for some of you, you need to take control of your energy, but this is a very positive first row. You have the Wish Upon a Star card here. I do feel like you need to make a wish, and I feel like you need to take your wish and like multiply it by 10. So if you're like hoping for $1 million, I feel like you should wish for 10 million, right? Or 100 million. Go big, right? Go big or go home, Scorpio. But I feel like you need to kind of like dream big here. You have the Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the Queen of Wands. This is kind of like a very limiting energy, the Eight of Swords with the Tower card. I feel like you are maybe feeling limited because of past situations in your life, or past Tower moments, or moments when things didn't work out. The Queen of Wands is about being very bold and being very assertive and really going for something that you desire. Knight of Wands, right here. The Queen of Wands is more of kind of like that being bold and standing up for yourself, but she's also wholehearted energy. She puts everything she's got into something. The Knight of Wands is like the desire to do it. The Knight of Wands is like the action being taken. So I feel for a lot of you, again, you need to dream big with this energy here. One of my favorite people of all time, Les Brown, he says it's better to aim high and miss than it is to aim low and hit, right? So again, I feel like this is why you need to take however much money you want and multiply by 10. Take the type of person you want and love and multiply it by 10. Because maybe you won't get exactly that times 10, but maybe you'll get times 8, which is better than times 1, right? So I feel like some of you, this is about dreaming big. I feel like you need to dream big because I feel like you can accomplish it. You have the Treasure Island card here as well. Treasure Island is a card of manifestation. It is a card of like as above, so below. And so I feel a lot of you could be manifesting things that you truly desire into your life with this Treasure Island energy. So I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to kind of, manifest what you desire with this card. You have the Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Wands here. I feel like you feel a very strong desire here. A lot of resistance here with the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, amazing reading, but kind of like some resistance with this Two of Swords. She is trying to protect her heart with her arms crossed over her chest, and she's afraid she's going to get hurt if she steps in this water because she's afraid of these rocks that could injure her to get to this new land that's behind her here, Scorpio. But if she would just take her blindfold off, she would see those rocks. She would be able to avoid them, and she would be able to get to this new place. So for some of you, I feel like this is saying don't fear the change, or make a change, basically. Even the Queen of Cups to me is a change in direction, something. So for some of you, I feel there's a change in direction, but obviously I feel like this is what it's leading to right here. The Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like whatever this change is that's coming in for you is leading to a lot of really great things. And you have the Knight of Wands as well. So the Knight of Wands is a card of like desires, and I feel very strong desires. I feel like you feel a very strong pull towards a new adventure. It's like over here for you, Scorpio. So I feel like you need to go on this adventure. I want to get more details on what this adventure could be, or kind of like where this is heading. It's not immediately clear to me whether this is business or love or both. You have the Nine of Cups, another wish card, something you've been wishing for here, Scorpio. The Death card, definitely major. Your card, look, 3 of your cards show up in this reading. How crazy is that? You show up 3 times here, and that really puts you in a position of power and strength, major transformation, and the Fool, some sort of new beginning here. And that's still not very clear. I feel like this could be, this basically could be just anything coming in for you. Yeah, regeneration. Cancer had this card as well. Some of you could be dealing with a cancer, but for some of you, you could be going through regeneration, healing. In a lot of ways, I feel that this reading is saying, it could be anything, this adventure that you're taking, but I really feel like the adventure is you, Scorpio. I feel like you are changing. You are becoming a different kind of person here, is what this looks like to me. So let's clarify this. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. By the way, make sure to leave a like. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But let's see what is coming up for you here, Scorpio people. Scorpio, you have the Three of Pentacles here, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. This could be surprise communication in love. So I feel like there could be surprise communication and love coming in for you here. For some of you, I feel like you're kind of like wanting to end cycles with this World card. So if it's someone from with the Wheel of Fortune, so if it's someone from the past, I feel like you could be like wanting to close that off with this energy. It's like you're not sure. I almost feel like this reading is saying that if someone's trying to come back from the past, I feel you're making more of like a mature decision. It could be a little painful, although I don't really see any sadness here in your reading yet. It could be a little painful, but it's almost like you're choosing to not allow someone from the past back into your life because you don't want to repeat a cycle here, mostly with these 3 cards right here. Next, you have the Seven of Cups, spoiled for choice. You have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, moving on, energy, and the Devil. Definitely could be removing yourself from a toxic relationship here. I feel like it very specifically is with a person who has Gemini in their chart here, Scorpio. So some of you could be kind of cutting a person out in your life, cutting a person out of your life who is a Gemini, or they could have like Gemini in their chart. So that's definitely popping out to me. Could be an Earth sign as well. But I feel like some of you are kind of like cutting someone out here. I feel that this could be confusion about a direction that you need to take. Seven of Cups to that Two of Swords. It's like you could be spoiled for choice right now, or you could have like too many thoughts going on about Two of Swords. Like maybe you're thinking about moving or traveling. Two of Wands. The Tower can just be moving or traveling. And that Seven of Cups could say there's like a lot of things going on in your brain that are kind of making it difficult to make this decision. I feel like you need to focus, and we're going to pull another card here to see what's going on. This Two of Wands to me is really moving with that Tower card. So I feel like for some of you, it could be like moving or traveling. You have the Moon here, the Nine of Swords here, and the Empress. Empress is going from winter to spring, major improvements. Says you're very attractive at this time. I feel like you're fearing the unknown. here, Scorpio. It's like you could be fearing that you don't have all the details or you don't have all the information necessary to make a decision here. The moon is a card of innovation. It represents kind of going down this path, and it's a card that represents the period after a full moon. And I always say the period after a full moon is a time of innovation, inventing new things, reinventing yourself. And I really feel this could be kind of like a reinvention energy for you this week that's coming up. It's like you are reinventing yourself, or you're changing something about you here with this reading. We're going to pull an extra last row here and see, we're going to wrap it all up together. You have the Four of Cups here. You have the Five of Cups as well, and you have the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. This is pretty simple. I feel like this is you needing to realize that it's like you're going to have to do some experimentation here as well. Like maybe you're trying to reinvent yourself or change something about yourself, and I just feel like you're not going to land on your results right away. You know, I feel like if you're changing something about you, then it's not going to happen overnight. And I feel like you need to realize that you're going to have to try new things, like multiple different things. Like let's say you're trying to change the type of person that you date in love. It's like I feel like you're going to have to date in love. People always tell me that they just want to find love and they don't want to date. I'm like, well, you're basically not trusting the universe at that point, because the universe could be bringing you a lot of options to a lot of experiences with a lot of different people, and it's like the universe trying to help you pick the right type of person. So I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like saying you need to get out there and experience, especially in love. I feel like this whole last row is kind of like saying that. I always tell people who don't want to date, it's like you're basically saying that you know better or that there is no better. Like maybe you think that there's a certain type of person. It's like you're not allowing the universe to bring you something that could be significantly better than anything you've ever experienced. This is why I tell people to date, right? Because and to get out there and just meet new people, because you never know. You could find something that's really good for you. So I would get out there. And like work or business, this to me is like trying to find your like footing here in a lot of ways. So I feel that you're trying to find your place is what's popping to mind in work or business. I do feel there's need here to kind of like really focus on what works in work or business, because there's something here, like I'm seeing like almost like footprints in the snow, and then I feel like someone is kind of like stepping in those footprints, if that makes sense, like almost following those footprints. And that's what I feel like you need to do here, Scorpio, is it's almost like, I don't think you're copying anyone in business or work. I just feel like you need to kind of maybe follow in someone's footsteps, or is popping to my head, but I don't think that's the right message. I feel like it's more just saying do what works. There are certain things that'll work in business, or certain things that'll work in work, and I feel like you need to do those things that work here with this energy. I feel like some of you are fearing a change. Two of Swords to the Moon, and then you have this Nine of Swords to the Death card. The Death card is your card, and the two pillars from the Moon are back here on the card, and the Sun is rising through those two pillars. This card kind of just says that you need to kind of go through this moon period right here so that you can have the sun, or to experience the transition. So I feel like some of you need to kind of allow some sort of change to happen. But pretty straightforward reading. I'm not going to drag it out. So thank you for watching, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Looks pretty good for you here, so I like it. But thank you for watching. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Scorpio, and definitely enjoy your week.